It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the NFC East. It's the Eagles and the Cowboys on EA Sports.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
It's a gain of 3 for them, still 3rd and 9 coming up. Setting up a throw. This finds Cooks, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And with him, here he comes. He's making career start number 1 in career game number 1. This rookie out of LSU.
Look, there are pressures that come along with being a first-round pick. You're expected to lead your team to bigger and better things right away, no matter the situation you're drafted into. To his credit, he hasn't shied away from any of those pressures. He's been the guy they needed off the field. Now we finally get to see what he can do on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Eagles will take possession. They're set up at the 35 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's on the move. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Catch made over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles stretch their early lead to 9. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles go up 10-zip here in the first.
Cowboys nothing.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming from the 14. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Escapes the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a two-score game early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. Throwing now on first down. Stays in the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 34. Throw left side, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Third down from the gun. He's on the move. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returning in from the 16. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And he reaches the 35 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They give it to him again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The tight end going in motion right. From the 46. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Complete over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's a give up the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play action on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family, because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Give now to the running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the gun on 3rd down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. In his 11th year, still knocking him through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Play action on first down. Dump off caught by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
He beams one deep right side. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. One of the tight ends motioning left. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing it just before halftime. And a man is there to knock that away. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. A 22-point win, 30-8, your final. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Dropping back to throw. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Receiver in motion, headed right. 2nd and 8. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll try and throw it here. Finds him on the crossing route. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Eagles get to it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
The Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Forced out to his right.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They bring a tight end in motion right. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Took off with it again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2. Trying an option here. Play to the left. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Cowboys 10.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts from the 16. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They've got first down from the 31. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Look at this. The wideout gets in to start this drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They're going play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to...
Nick Sirianni going to have the officials look at this one again. He's throwing that challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Throwing now on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Right up the gut. And this one doesn't go far. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Back to throw now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Throwing now, off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Looking for a throw here. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
Running back sent in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 3 now. They send him left out of the slot. From the 27. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing from the gun. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Calling about 5 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Flushed out of the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Returning in from the 16. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll come out throwing. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Lone back gets the handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Getting right back to it after that interception. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running it now out of the gun. And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and very long here. They're trying to jet sweep. And his short run's going to get them into enemy territory to the 49. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. Back to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth.
He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
They give it to the back on the zone read. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts from the 16. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Dallas.